Here are the different tiers of standard zoom lens. If you're a freelancer that's pretty much looking to shoot any and everything, this 24-70-esque lens is pretty much what you're going to be looking for. And for tier number 1, your biggest budget option, you got the Sony 28-70 f3.5 to 5.6. You can get this on MPB for underneath $200. It is a variable aperture, but the top end of that aperture being f5.6 is not too bad. This is pretty much a nicer kit lens, essentially. If you're somebody on a super budget, but you're looking to shoot a lot of different things like social media content, some portraits, maybe like some product photos, things like that, this lens will be capable to get you started. Then moving to tier 2 is where you get that upper echelon. This is when you really unlock the fun parts of the game. You get a constant f2.8 aperture, which the aperture being an f2.8 is just a game changer. You can shoot in low light and get some pretty good results. You can get some really good bokeh with an f2.8. And for this to only be our second tier, it's actually not too bad. You can get a Tamron 28-75 for around $650 on MPB. They do have a Gen 1 and Gen 2 version. Sometimes you can catch a Gen 2 around the same price as a Gen 1. Me personally, I have a Tamron 28-75 that I'm shooting on right now that I was able to buy for $600. Once you get that constant f2.8 aperture, you're really cooking. And then before we get to that native glass tier 3, kind of on the bubble team, you have the Sigma 24-70 art lens. There is a Gen 1 and Gen 2. I had the Gen 1. It was an absolutely beautiful lens. And you can find that on MPB for just underneath $1,000. Absolutely beautiful glass. If I'm being honest, I don't see any difference between that lens and my Tamron 28-75 that I have right now. But this is also a really good option. Then here in tier 3 is where you get your native lens, your Sony 24-70 G Master. It's made right from Sony, so that technology that's inside of it, the glass, the autofocus, all of that is going to be 100% on point. These lenses are going to be firing with all cylinders fully intact. If you're talking about optimal quality, it doesn't get much better than these. And you will be paying that price tag. Right now, you can get the 24-70 G Master Mark II for just about $2,200 on MPB. Let me know if you want me to do APS-C lens next, and drop a follow for daily camera videos.